Terri and I am the Sunday school teacher here at First United Methodist Church in Trenton. I was a paraprofessional for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade students with special needs for 12 years at Seeds Middle School in Riverview. Because I like to teach thematically, and I'm used to adapting curriculum for all abilities. Do a lot of manipulatives. I do a lot of puppetry, ministries with puppetry. We may watch videos. We do a lot of arts and crafts. We get up and move around, do silly dances and those kinds of things. Anything that I can keep their attention. Well, they take on, they have their own characters. We have rabbit, we have a dog, we have a cat, and the kids can touch them so that it's tactile things that they can get involved in. They become their own characters, and the characters themselves act out real life situations via my mouth that kids today would have to deal with, and shows them on a level that they can understand how to handle it. We have Theo, who is the rabbit. We have Micah, who is the dog. And the cat's name is Buttercup, because Owen named it. Owen says that's her name. Her name is Buttercup. Theo came from one of the actual Sunday school lessons. I didn't give Theo his name. And Micah is pretty misunderstood in the Bible and gets kind of overlooked sometimes. So I felt like this way he had a name. It was probably our fully rely on God week. We turned into frogs, and we hopped on lily pads, and we did all kinds of activities that deal with frogs, so that kids remember by using frog that you have to fully rely on God to live your life. My other one was on bullying with kids. Believe it or not, it happens in preschool. And our rabbit Theo had a big, huge problem with one of his classmates, and it hurt his feelings. And we had to learn how, when other kids say things that hurt, how you have to forgive them, even though you don't really want to. But that was another one of my favorites. People overlook kids, and they talk over their heads. Kids are smart. You need to get on their level and show them how God applies to their lives. My time is spent with kids of all different ages, whether they're 5 or 27. I usually pretty much have everybody in my home, and I think that I had a compliment one time from a parent who said that kids see me as someone who right off the bat is safe, and not even kids, just adults in general, and that I'm very easy to talk to. I just like people. Because kids are our future. Without kids living a life for God, our church doesn't have a future. And they may be small, but they are very, very important, and they have a lot to teach us as well. That's so easy. It's a family. It's my extra family. Before we came here, we were going to another Methodist church. Our pastor retired, and it was out of our way to begin with to drive there, so when he retired, we wanted to find something closer. And we tried a few churches, and we went to one church for about 6 months, but hardly anybody ever spoke to us. You know, they had a great music program and all of that, but like I said, no one went out of their way to even say hello. The first day we walked in here, Caroline, Leedy, Dorothy, they all wrapped their arms around us. I have never been in a more loving church in my entire life, and I have spent my entire life in church, and you won't find a more loving church and genuine people in this church. There's no judgment here. You're accepted for who you are and will be uplifted here to be the best that you can be. With the way that the world is today, I don't know how people can go without a support system. Just come on in. Give us a try. I think you'll like it. And I'll do the best that I can to make sure it's good for you. And I do a lot of praying about what I do in that room. And I listen to what God tells me to do because it's important.